What if reincarnated as Rimuru Tempest in High School DxD Part 3? A man who got reincarnated in the DxD world as Rimuru Tempest. Excalibur Arc. Rimuru's dream. Rimuru. What the hell was that? Why did I have a dream of Octavius speaking in different languages? And that last part did not sound like he said, "Hello, Peter." I just woke up from a strange dream. Tiamat was sleeping next to me. She woke up and was worried about me. Tiamat. Dear, what's wrong? Are you okay? Rimuru. Yeah, I'm fine. I just had a weird dream. Tiamat. What was it about? Rimuru. It was about a superhero movie I had watched before. The villain from the movie was speaking in different languages saying, "Hello, Peter." The last language was Japanese. He was speaking in a girl's voice and he didn't say, "Hello, Peter." It sounds like he said something else. It was weird. Tiamat. Yeah, it does sound weird. Hearing a grown man with a female voice does sound very strange. Rimuru. Well, we should probably go back to sleep. Falfa and Shalsha need to go to school, and Middle needs to be prepared for going to Kuo Academy tomorrow. The next day we sent our daughters to school, with Middle heading to her first day at Kuo Academy. I sent Ruby, Kalapal, and Rin as her bodyguards. Kuroka is also coming along with them in the shadows. Vel is in the labyrinth with Veldora, Shio, and Hexer. I asked them if they could take care of him. They happily agreed. Veldora wants to show his nephew his awesome techniques. Rimuru. It's Azazel. This is very bad timing. Tiamat. What the hell does he want? Rimuru. Let me first call him and see what he wants. I had met Azazel a while back during one of my missions. When he found out that Tiamat is my wife and I had children with her, he was shocked and he was wondering who I was. I just told him I'm a dragon like Tiamat, but I did not tell him the part about being a dragon god. I answered the phone and Azazel greeted me. Azazel. Hey Rimuru, been a while. How have you been? Rimuru. I'm doing fine. What do you want? I am currently busy right now. Azazel. Ha. That's not what I'm calling you for. There's something important I need to talk to you about. Rimuru. Okay, but can you make it quick? Tiamat is getting impatient. Azazel. Oh, was I interrupting something? Rimuru. Can you please focus? Azazel. All right. Just recently, someone has stolen one of the missing pieces of Excalibur. Rimuru. Wait, someone stole the missing pieces of Excalibur? Azazel. Yeah. The church has sent 2 exorcists to go after the people who stole the Excalibur. Also, Kokabiel may be behind this because he's been trying to cause a great war. Rimuru. I see. Thanks for informing me about this, Azazel. My organization will check this out. Azazel. You're welcome. By the way, what were you and Tiamat doing? Rimuru. Goodbye. I hung up the phone call and told Tiamat what Azazel told me. Tiamat. So someone has stolen an Excalibur? What kind of fool would be able to take those swords? Rimuru. I don't know. That's what I want to know. In the original story, Freed was the one who stole the Excalibur rapidly. But since he's dead, Kokabiel must have hired someone else to take his place, and I wonder who. Timeskip. It was pouring rain at night. Rin, Ruby, and Kalapal are not here yet. Kuroka and Middle told me they wanted to check what the Gremory Peerage was doing. Just then, they appeared along with Kiba and an injured priest. Kuroka. Babe? What happened? Rin. We saved these 2 from almost getting killed by 2 ogres. Rimuru. Did you say ogres? Ruby. Yeah, and one of them had an Excalibur. Tiamat, Kuroka, and I were surprised that those ogres had the pieces of Excalibur. So they must be the ones who stole the Excalibur from the church. Rimuru. Can you guys tell us what happened? Kalapal. Well, it happened like this. Flashback. The Gremory Peerage went to take care of a stray devil in a warehouse. After an hour or so, Rias Gremory's knight, Yuto Kiba, left the warehouse. It seems like he had a fight with Rias. We followed him. It was raining when he encountered the priest who was injured. That's where the 2 ogres appeared. Kiba was in a rage when he saw the male ogre had an Excalibur in his hand. He created a sword and rushed to attack them, but he was having a hard time fighting both of them. The male ogre was about to slice Kiba, but Ruby appeared and stopped the attack. Ruby. Sorry, but I'm not gonna let you kill this devil. Male ogre. And who the hell are you? Stay out of this. Ruby. Sorry, like I said, I'm not going to. The female ogre rushed to try and attack Ruby with her katanas. Ruby quickly dodged the attack. Kalapal and I appeared. I used my chain, grabbing Kiba and the priest, then I asked those guys a question. Rin, would you guys mind telling us why you are attacking this priest and why do you have that sword? Male ogre. This guy has been trying to pick a fight and trying to get this sword back. Also, we were ordered to steal the sword. Kalapal, who ordered you guys to steal the Excalibur? They went silent, not saying a word, until the female ogre spoke. Female ogre, we cannot tell you who sent us. That is an order from the person who sent us, and we cannot disobey his order. I looked at the two and they looked afraid of something, probably of the person who ordered them. Rin, would you mind telling us your names? Shintaro. Fine, my name is Shintaro. Eddie. And I am his sister, Eddie. Shintaro. You can take those guys with you, but make sure that devil over there doesn't get in our way, or next time he will not be lucky. The both of them left without a trace. Flashback end Rin, and that's why we brought these two here. Rimuru, Shintaro and Eddie? I probably need to ask Yasaka if she knows any ogres with those names. Kuroka. I'm just glad you're okay, Rin. I couldn't imagine what could have happened to the father of my children. I was surprised to hear that, along with Tiamat. Ruby and Kalapal looked at Rin, who froze at the information Kuroka just said. They just smiled at this, and so did I and Tiamat. Rimuru. So you have done it with her. Rin. Shut up. I healed the priest using healing potions. His injuries were gone. He asked me for my name and I told him. He thanked me for the healing. He then left, and I helped heal Kiba. He thanked me and I told him that he needs to be careful facing off against those two ogres. He just gave me a smile and told me that he will be fine, then he used a magic circle and left. Rin, Ruby, Kalapal, and Kuroka returned home. Tiamat and I went to our bedroom and everything was at peace, or at least that's what I thought. Rimuru. Oh, what the hell? What is it with these dreams I keep on having? The two exorcists Rimuru. So, any information about those two ogres named Shintaro and Eddie? Yasaka. Yes. What I found is that those two are from an ogre village. Quite recently, it was destroyed and all the people there were killed. We don't know the person who did this kind of act. Rimuru. Luckily for those two, they are still alive, but it seems that they are being used by the person who destroyed their village. Yasaka. I hope the person who killed those innocent ogres will suffer for his sins. Rimuru. Yeah, my organization will go after the person who did this and show him no mercy. Thank you for your help, Yasaka. Yasaka. You're welcome, Rimuru. I hope you, Tiamat, and your children come to Kyoto soon. Rimuru. We will. And how's my student Kuno doing? Yasaka. She is doing well. She's been training and doing well with her swordsmanship and magic. Her teachers were impressed by how far she has grown. Rimuru. I am glad that my student is growing stronger every day. Tell her I said hi. Yasaka. I will. Goodbye for now. I cut the communication network with Yasaka and then used thought communication with Diablo. Diablo. Kufufufu. How can I be of assistance to you, Lord Rimuru? Rimuru. I need you and Testarossa, Ultima, and Carrera to go to this location and find any clues regarding the fallen angel Kokebile. Also, if there are any fallen angels who work with Kokebile, eliminate them. Diablo. Understood, Lord Rimuru. We will head there at once. After I was done talking with Diablo, I left my office and headed downstairs. Veldora, Falfa, and Shalsha were on the couch watching TV. I looked at what they were watching and, to my surprise, they were watching the opening of a Star Wars anime. Rimuru. I can't believe they actually have a Star Wars anime. I always wanted to see Star Wars in an anime adaptation. Seems like my dream has finally come true. Or maybe this was the help of the Lord of Wisdom, Raphael. Raphael. I have nothing to do with this, Master. Rimuru. Oh, really? Okay. Veldora. Kuahahaha. I really love this. Who knew that Darth Vader is Luke Skywalker's father? Falfa. I know. That completely blew my mind when we first saw this, Uncle Veldora. Shalsha. Yeah, and it's even better when we're watching it in anime. Let's watch the next Star Wars movie in anime. Falfa Veldora. Yeah. Shio. Would you three like some treats that I made for all of you? Falfa. Yes, please. Thank you, Aunt Shio. Shalsha. Thank you for the sweets, Aunt Shio. Veldora. Why, thank you, my mate. You are really amazing at making tasty treats. Shio. Hi. Thank you, Veldora. I appreciate your kindness. She kissed Veldora on the cheek, making him blush. She then went to the kitchen to prepare lunch. Someone knocked on the door. I went ahead to check who it was. Veldora. Who's knocking on the door? I hope it isn't anyone trying to ruin our Star Wars marathon. Rimuru. I'll check who it is, Veldora. I opened the door and it was revealed to be Irina and Zenobia, who were wearing their church battle suits with white hooded cloaks. Rimuru. What are those two doing here? I should probably ask them. Hello, what can I help you with? Irina. Are you by any chance Rimuru Tempest? Rimuru. I am. Why do you ask? Both of them bowed to thank me. I was confused. Irina. Zenobia. We thank you for what you have done. Rimuru. You're welcome, but what are you thanking me for? Zenobia. You saved the priest yesterday who was injured. He told us that you were the one who healed him, and we came here to thank you. Rimuru. Oh, I see. You're welcome for that. Irina. Wow, it is rare for someone to have healing abilities. By any chance, do you want to join the church? Rimuru. Sorry, I have to decline. I appreciate the offer, but I am a very busy guy. Irina was disappointed I declined her offer, but she calmed herself. Rimuru. Well, is that all you two are here for? Zenobia. There is something we want to discuss with you. Rimuru. What do you want to discuss? Zenobia. Mind if we come in to discuss it? I hesitated for a moment. I was only worried because they had those Excaliburs. If they dared to harm my family, I wouldn't hesitate to fight back, and those Excaliburs are useless against me. So I decided to let them in. Rimuru. You two can come in, but do not cause any problems for me or my family. They both nodded and came inside. Veldora noticed the two. He sensed the Excaliburs they had. Veldora. Hey Rimuru, who are those two and what is with those swords? I sense holy energy coming from their swords. Irina and Zenobia were surprised that Veldora sensed their Excaliburs. Both of them sensed Veldora's aura and they were shocked by his intimidating presence. Rimuru. I'll explain later. I need to talk with these two right now. Watch the twins for me, okay bro? Veldora. Alright, I'll keep an eye on them while we are watching Return of the Jedi. Falfa. Papa, once you're done talking with those two, can we go have some ice cream? Rimuru. Sure thing, sweetie, but after we have lunch. Shalsha. Can you also make us new swords? Our old swords are broken. Rimuru. Alright, Shalsha, I'll do that. I need to talk with these people right now. The two exorcists followed me to my office. We were then stopped by Tiamat, who was holding a peacefully sleeping Vel. Tiamat glared at the two, noticing their Excaliburs. Tiamat. Why are those two here and why do they have those swords? Rimuru. They came here to thank me for helping that priest I healed yesterday. Also, they want to talk to me about something. So please calm yourself, my love, you'll wake up our son. She tried to calm herself down so as not to wake up Vel. She then looked at the two. Irina was a little scared and Zenobia was also scared, but she tried to hide it. Tiamat. If you two try to take or harm my mate and family, you will suffer the consequences. Do you understand? Zenobia. Why yes, ma'am. We won't do any harm to you or your family. Irina. Yeah, in the name of God, we will not harm your family. You have our word. Tiamat. Good. She walked up to me with a worried look. Tiamat. Please be careful, dear. Rimuru. I'll be fine, my love. I kissed her and our son on the forehead. I went to my office with Irina and Zenobia to see what they wanted to discuss. Rimuru. All right, now what do you two want to talk to me about? Zenobia. We want to know. Are you connected to the organization Tempest? Rimuru. And what gave that away? Irina. Your last name, obviously. Rimuru. I know that. I was being sarcastic. Also, I am actually the leader of Tempest. Zenobia. I see. So you're the leader of that organization that's been taking down every ex-exorcist. We even heard that Fried Selzen, the former exorcist, was killed. Did you happen to be responsible for his death? Rimuru. Yes. I sent my subordinates to eliminate that man. He was too dangerous to be kept alive. Irina. Indeed he was. He killed people for fun even if they were not devils. I am so glad innocent souls will no longer be killed by that insane ex-exorcist. Zenobia. Mind if I ask, what exactly are you and your family? We did sense strong energy coming from them, especially the blonde man. Rimuru, well, if you really want to know what exactly my family and I are, we are dragons. I showed them my dragon wings that appeared from my back. They were astounded seeing my wings and shocked to know my family are dragons. Irina, whoa, you mean to tell me that those adorable daughters of yours are dragons? I wonder if they look cute in their dragon forms. Rimuru, they are. When they first transformed into their dragon forms, my wife and I couldn't help but notice how adorable they were when they were small. Xenovia. That explains that blonde man's terrifying aura and how he sensed our Excaliburs. Rimuru. Yes. Sorry about him, he's my brother. And speaking of the Excaliburs, there are things I need you two to listen to regarding Kokebiel. The moment I mentioned that name, they focused. I explained to them that Kokebiel used two ogres named Shintaro and Eddie to steal the Excalibur rapidly. Irina and Xenovia didn't know that the ones who stole it were ogres. I also explained that Kokebiel is probably using them against their will, based on what Rin and his sisters told me. Irina and Xenovia thanked me for the explanation. They are planning on heading to Kuo Academy to explain to the devils there about Kokebiel and the ogres. They will not let the devils get involved in this and they will go after the two ogres. They left shortly after, and I was deep in thought. Rimuru, I wonder what Diablo and the Primordial Trio are up to now. Meanwhile Carrera. How dare you bastards insult Lord Rimuru? Die. Random fallen angel. Ah. Run for it. Random fallen angel. Ah. Ultima. That's what all of you deserve. I'll make all of you pay for calling our beloved master, Lord Rimuru, weak. Random fallen angel. Ah. Lord Kokabiel, save us. Testarossa. None of you are going to escape from our wrath. Those who dared to call Lord Rimuru weak and think they are better than him will die. This all happened when they arrived. They encountered a number of fallen angels. The primordials introduced themselves and told them they were from Tempest, sent by their master, Rimuru. All of the fallen angels started insulting Rimuru, saying they were better than him and thinking they could defeat and kill him easily. They all started to laugh. That got Diablo, Testarossa, Ultima, and Carrera pissed off. And that's how things ended up like this. Diablo. It seems like there is one more left. It is time for you to die, fallen angel, for the horrible things you said about our beloved Lord Rimuru. Random fallen angel. No, no, no. Please forgive me. Don't kill him. Diablo. It's already too late for forgiveness. Back at the Tempest residence I just came back from getting ice cream for my daughters, and I made them new swords to use. I just had a report from Rin that the two exorcists, Irina and Xenovia, went to Kuo Academy to talk with the Gremory Peerage about the Excalibur. Everything just went as in canon. Diablo, Testarossa, Ultima, and Carrera have returned from their mission and told me everything that happened, that they killed a bunch of the fallen angels working for Kokebiel. Carrera. Those fallen angel bastards. We wouldn't allow them to talk down on you, Lord Rimuru. Ultima. Yeah. We showed them they should never mess with you, Lord Rimuru. Testarossa. We did this all for you, Lord Rimuru. They were all weak, they never stood a chance against us. Diablo. Kufufufu. I hope you were proud of us and how amazing we were, Lord Rimuru. Rimuru, the four of you have done excellent work, but next time, keep a low profile regarding the destruction you four cause, okay? All four. Understood, Lord Rimuru. The next day Tiamat and I are at the shopping mall with our daughters to have some family time. Falfa. Papa, can Shalsha and I go to the manga store to buy some manga? We want to buy some for Uncle Veldora. Rimuru. Alright, you two can go buy some manga. Tiamat. Don't go too far, sweethearts. Falfa. We won't, Mama. Let's go, Shalsha. Shalsha. Alright, big sister. The both of them went to the manga store, leaving me and Tiamat alone. Rimuru. Well, while they are there, how about we spend our time together? Tiamat. Hi, I would love that. Let's go, darling. Minutes later Falfa. Man, I hope Uncle Veldora will like these new mangas we bought. Shalsha. He certainly will, Falfa. Now let's go where Mama and Papa are. The twins can sense where their parents are. They were about to go to them until they noticed familiar people they had seen before. Shalsha. Falfa, look. It's those two ladies we saw yesterday, and it's big sis Kuroka's sister and her friends. Falfa. Let's see what they're up to. They listened in on what they were talking about. They are planning on going after the people who stole the Excalibur rapidly. They're also planning on destroying the other Excaliburs or retrieving them for the church. They are planning on meeting in the forest at night. The twins looked at each other and both nodded. Falfa. You're thinking what I'm thinking, sis? Shalsha. Yeah, we should help them out. Falfa. We should probably keep this a secret from Papa and Mama. Shalsha. They will be worried about us, but thanks to our training with Master Zijin, we will be fine. Falfa. Alright, let's prepare for our first ever mission. They both went to where their parents were, and they are coming up with a plan to help out the devils and the two exorcists. The masked twins' nighttime at the Tempest residence. Falfa and Shalsha were in their room. They were preparing to head out to help the devils and the exorcists. They both got the katanas that their father made for them. Falfa has a blue katana and Shalsha a green katana. Falfa. Alright, Shalsha, it seems like we are ready to go. Now, what else are we missing? Shalsha. Our anti-magic masks. We can use them to keep our identities hidden. We can also use them to hide our aura and our existence to make people think we are human. Falfa. Great idea, Shalsha. Let's get our masks right away. Both of them grabbed their masks and put them on. They were wearing white cloaks with hoodies. Falfa. Looks like we're ready now. Let's go. They opened the window of their room and started running on the roofs from building to building. They followed the scent to where the devils and exorcists were. Unknown to the twins, they were being followed by Zijin, who was keeping an eye on them to see what they were up to. Zijin. I must keep an eye on those two. If anything happens to them, Lord Rimuru would be disappointed in me. In the forest, they went to the forest where the others were supposed to meet up. Shalsha. It seems they were here. There must have been a fight going on. Falfa. They went this way, let's hurry. Elsewhere, Issei and the others, along with Saji from Sona's peerage, were fighting against Shintaro and Eddie. They were having a difficult time. Saji. Damn it, man. We don't stand a chance against them. Issei. Can you just use your sacred gear on them? Saji. I'm trying, but every time I use my absorption line, that babe over there keeps cutting them down. Just who exactly are these guys? Kaneko. They're ogres. They are known as the strongest race of yokai. Why would they be stealing those holy swords? Zenobia. We were told that they are being used by Kokebiel, and it seems that they cannot disobey his orders. Kiba. I do feel bad for you and your sister being used by someone who only sees you as tools. If you could just let me destroy that Excalibur, we can help free you and your sister. Shintaro. To be honest, I would let you destroy this holy sword, but if I do that, my sister and I would be killed by that bastard Kokebiel, who put a curse on us. Shintaro was about to use the Excalibur rapidly to slash Kiba, but Falfa appeared in front of Shintaro, stopping his attack. Both Eddie and Irina stopped their fighting and looked at what was happening. Eddie was planning on helping her brother, but she was stopped by Shalsha. Eddie. What? I didn't even sense her. Shintaro. Who are you two? Falfa. You want to know who we are? Falfa and Shalsha jumped away from their opponents and started doing a superhero pose. Falfa. I am Blue Mask. Shalsha. I am Green Mask. Falfa. And we, Shalsha, are Falfa Shalsha, the Mask Twins, defenders of justice. Everyone. What? Issei. Just who the hell are these two really? And did they just do a Power Ranger pose? Irina. Where exactly did that explosion come from? That was so cool. Diedrich. It is those twins. Issei. Huh? You know them, Diedrich? Diedrich. They are Rimuru and Tiamat's daughters. They have been listening to your conversations about going after the ogres. I sensed them when none of you noticed. Saji. Wait, Rimuru as in the guy who defeated Riser? Those are his kids? If he is that strong, that means his kids are also strong. We should probably let them handle those guys. Irina. No way. We cannot let those adorable angels handle them. We should help them. Shalsha. None of you have to worry about us. We can handle them. Falfa. Yeah, just sit down and watch while we kick their butts. They both walked toward their opponents. Falfa faced off against Shintaro, while Shalsha faced Eddie. Shintaro. Are you sure you kids want to fight us? Eddie. You don't have to fight us. You can leave while you still have a chance. Falfa. We will face you guys. Shalsha. And we will be victorious in defeating the both of you. Shintaro. Ha ha. I would like to see you try. Eddie. Then let's begin, shall we? All four of them moved at blinding speed, facing one another. At the Tempest residence, Tiamat. Falfa, Shalsha. Where are you? Rimuru. Where are our daughters? I'm so worried. Rimuru. Don't panic, Tiamat. I'm sure we can find them. Tiamat. I hope so. I hope nothing happened to our precious daughters. I tried to comfort Tiamat. She was very worried about what could happen to our daughters. I tried to sense where they were over the city, but I had no luck. Rimuru. Why can I not sense them? I should be able to find them really quickly. Raphael. Answer. It is possible they are wearing the anti-magic masks that Master gave them. That is why you are not able to sense them. Rimuru. Why are they wearing those masks? Just where are they? Just then, I had a thought communication from Zijin. Zijin. Lord Rimuru. I have urgent news. Rimuru. What is it, Zijin? Zijin. Lady Falfa and Lady Shalsha are currently fighting two ogres. Rimuru. What? I'll be right over to your location. I cut the communication and explained to Tiamat where our daughters were. Rimuru. Zijin found our daughters. They are fighting those two ogres. Tiamat. What? We must get there at once. Back at the fight, Eddie. You know, for a kid, you're not that bad at using a sword. Shalsha. Thanks. You're not bad yourself. Shintaro. Ha ha. Take this. Falfa. I don't think so. Jedi style. Shintaro. Wow. Nice moves, kid. Falfa. Thanks. Issei. Did you all see that? Saji. Yeah, those moves. Is she secretly a Jedi? Kiba. Whoever trained them must have been an excellent teacher. Zenobia. That is some excellent swordplay. Irina. They are so amazing. Kaneko. They can handle themselves pretty fine. The four of them stepped away from each other. Falfa and Shalsha looked at each other, planning on ending this. Falfa. Let's finish this, Shalsha. Shalsha. Right, let's do it. They were both ready to use a technique. Falfa. Veldora killing art style, Aqua Shuriken. Shalsha. Veldora killing art style, Flame Shuriken. The devils and exorcists were all shocked by the attacks. Shintaro tried to block the attacks using the Excalibur, but he was blown away toward the trees. Eddie went to check on her brother, but to her surprise, he was laughing. Shintaro. Ha 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 ha. That was awesome. You two are really strong. Eddie, well, I'm glad you're okay. Issei. I can't believe that guy survived that kind of attack. Saji. Those kids are insanely powerful. I don't want to mess with them. What is going on here? Everyone looked toward the person who just spoke. This was Valpyr Galilei, a former member of the church and the lead researcher of the Holy Sword Project. When Kiba saw him, he was in a rage. Kiba. Valpyr. Zenobia. It's him, the one behind the Holy Sword Project. Shintaro. What the hell do you want, old man? Valpyr. The reason why I am here is because Kokebiel will soon come here. It is time for the both of you to retreat. If you don't, you know what will happen for disobeying Kokebiel's orders. Shintaro and Eddie were both angry but didn't have a choice. The three of them disappeared. Kiba, Zenobia, and Irina quickly went after them. Falfa. We should go after them as well. Shalsha. Let's go after them. They were about to follow until three magic circles appeared. Rias and Akano appeared from the Gremory Circle, Sona Citri and her queen, Tsubaki Shinra, appeared from the Citri Circle, and Rimuru and Tiamat also appeared. Rias. What are you two doing here? Rimuru. You see, our daughters went missing a couple of hours ago. I got a report from one of my subordinates that they were here. Rias and Sona looked at the twins, who were wearing their anti-magic masks. They slowly took them off, and the devils could sense the strength coming from the twins. Rias. I see. We will let the two of you deal with them. We will be dealing with our peerage. Sona. Indeed. And this is the first day we actually meet, Mr. Rimuru. Rimuru. Well, it's a pleasure meeting you, Sona Citri, younger sister of Seraphal Leviathan. Sona was surprised that I knew she was Seraphal's sister. She was about to ask me something, but I teleported my family and myself back home. Sona. I'm surprised that he knows Seraphal is my sister, Tempest residence Rimuru. You two have a lot to explain. You had me and your mother worried, especially your mother. Falfa. We're sorry, Mama, Papa. Shalsha. We only did it because we wanted to help out Big Sis Kuroka's sister's friends. Rimuru. You two could at least have told me about this, and I could have helped. Tiamat. You shouldn't have kept this secret from us. You both are grounded. There will be no manga for the both of you. Falfa Shalsha. No. Falfa, Papa, please do something. Shalsha. We will behave. We will never do something like that ever again. Rimuru. I'm sorry girls, but you heard what your mother said. Falfa. Please, Mama, Papa, give us another chance. Shalsha. Yes, please give us another chance. They both looked at us looking adorable. Tiamat and I couldn't help it. They were too cute to be grounded. Tiamat. I can't help it. They are so cute. I can't stay mad at them forever. You two will only be grounded for today, okay? Falfa Shalsha. Okay. Thank you, Mama. Tiamat hugged Falfa and Shalsha tightly, and I joined in as well. Tiamat. Don't ever do something like that again, you two. You had me so worried. I'm glad you're both safe. Falfa Shalsha. We love you, Mama and Papa. Tiamat. We love you too, sweethearts. Rimuru. We love you, our precious daughters. We stayed like this for a moment until it was time for us to go to bed. Kokabiel Arc. The Labyrinth Control Room Veldora. So, do you have the recordings from yesterday? Zijin. Of course. I witnessed the battle of Lady Falfa and Lady Shalsha fighting against the two ogres. Veldora. Good. I really want to see their performance. Hexer. I would like to see this as well. Shio. So do I want to see how strong our nieces are getting. Zijin played the video on the big screen. They were all impressed by how Falfa and Shalsha handled those ogres. Veldora was very proud to see his nieces using his techniques. Veldora. Kuahahaha. You have taught them very well, my disciple. I am proud of you. Zijin. Thank you, Master Veldora. I did the best I could to teach them your techniques. Tiamat and I walked in and noticed the screen. Tiamat. So those are the ogres our daughters were fighting. It seems like our girls showed them how powerful they are with that last attack. Rimuru. Yeah, they really are getting stronger every day. So those must be Shintaro and Eddie. Shintaro almost reminds me of Benimaru and Eddie kind of looks like Shuna. She seems to be pretty good with the katana. While we were watching, I had a call from Rin. Rimuru. What is it, Rin? Rin. Boss, Kokabiel is here. He is causing trouble for the devils. He even stole another piece of Excalibur, the Excalibur Nightmare. He even took Excalibur Mimic from the Exorcist Irina, and all 4 Excaliburs fused. We will be buying the devils some time until your arrival. Rimuru. Alright, I'll head there to help you guys out. Tiamat. Is there something wrong, dear? Rimuru. Yes. Kokabiel is attacking the devils at Kuo Academy to try and start a great war. I'm heading there. You stay here and protect the kids. Tiamat. Alright, come back safe, darling. Hexer. We will also protect them. Falfa, Shalsha, and Vel are our family too. Shio. And we will keep them safe. You have our word, brother-in-law. Rimuru. Thank you, Hexer and Shio. I appreciate you both looking after my son and daughters. Veldora. Kuahahaha. I should also protect them, so you do not have to worry, Rimuru. Rimuru. Thanks, Veldora. Now I should get. Middlet. Wait. I turned around. Middlet was wearing a Tempest uniform I had made for the members of the organization. Middlet. I want to come with you. Kokabiel is the one who used me, and I couldn't disobey his orders. I want to get some payback, so can I come with you? Rimuru. All right. You can come along. You have gotten stronger, Middlet. Now let's go. Middlet. Right. Kuo Academy. A lot had happened. The 4 pieces of Excalibur fused into the fused Excalibur with the help of Valpyr, helping Kokabiel start another great war. Shintaro didn't want to use the sword, but Kokabiel told him if he disobeyed, he would kill his sister in front of him. So Shintaro and Eddie started fighting the devils, but they had help from the Reaper Corps, Rin, Ruby, and Kalapal. Kiba and Xenovia were also there. Kiba got the holy demonic sword, and Xenovia revealed she was the wielder of Excalibur Durandal. Kiba and Xenovia destroyed the fused Excalibur. Kokabiel killed Valpyr as he was no longer of use to him. He explained that God is dead, leaving Xenovia in despair. Kokabiel. Since that old fool is no longer of use to me, I might as well kill all of you at once. But first, you two must die. He shot a light spear at Eddie. Everyone was shocked. Shintaro's eyes widened. Shintaro. Eddie. He caught his sister's dead body. He was looking at Kokebiel, enraged. Shintaro. Kokebiel. You bastard, I'm going to kill. Kokebiel shot another light spear at Shintaro, who coughed up blood and died along with his sister. Rin, Ruby, and Kalapal were angry at what Kokebiel had done to those two. Kokebiel. Ha ha ha. Now I will kill the sisters of Sirzex and Seraphal and start a new great war. Ha ha. He created a large light spear that was bigger than Kuo Academy. It was about to hit the school until everybody heard a familiar voice. Rimuru. Void God Azathoth. Kokebiel. What? Rin. The boss is here. Perfect timing. Issei. It's Rimuru. He saved us. Akano. He used the same move he did against Riser, but he called it Void God Azathoth. Issei. Azathoth? Rias. Azathoth is known as the Blind Idiot God, the Demon Sultan, and the Nuclear Chaos, but I never heard of him being called the Void God. Rimuru. Blind Idiot God? I am surprised there's an Azathoth in DxD, but Blind Idiot God and Nuclear Chaos do sound really cool. I prefer Void God Azathoth, though. I looked down on Kokebiel, who was in shock that I absorbed his large light spear like it was nothing. Rimuru. Hello, Kokebiel. Guess this is the first time we've met. Kokebiel. You're the leader of that organization Tempest, Rimuru Tempest. Your organization caused me to lose my army for the next great war. You and your group will all pay dearly for ruining my plans. Rimuru. Oh yeah, your army that my subordinates wiped out. Well, they had it coming for working with someone who is a battle maniac, Dracula-looking, Santa's little elf reject, and nothing more than a failure of the leaders of the Grigori. Ruby. Damn, get roasted. Kalapal. Yeah, show that failure who's boss. Kokebiel. How dare you insult me? You are going to regret this. Once I kill you and all your members, we will finally start the second war between angels, fallen angels, and devils. Rimuru. You know, as much as I want to beat the crap out of you, I'm letting someone else have their revenge. And that's her. Middled. Hey, Kokebiel. A light spear was thrown at Kokebiel. He caught it, but then it exploded. When the smoke cleared, Kokebiel was injured. Middle was wearing the Tempest uniform with her 6 angel wings out. Rias. So it's true what Rimuru told me. She's a 6-winged angel. Zenobia. Was she sent by Lord Michael? Rin. No, she's with us. Ruby. She works for our organization. Kalapal. The boss helped her get a second chance by becoming an angel. Rin. And it seems she has gotten stronger from her training. Kokebiel. It's you. I had a report that you died along with Rainier, Donasik, and Calawarner. How are you still alive and why are you an angel? Middled. Ha ha. I was simply given a second chance in life as an angel. I won't tell you exactly how I was brought back. That is a secret. And also, Kokebiel, take this. She rushed toward Kokebiel, punching him hard in the stomach and sending him crashing into the trees. Everyone witnessed a 6-winged angel beat a 10-winged fallen angel. Middled. That's what you get for using me as your tool, you scumbag. Rimuru. It seems that she finally got her payback on Kokebiel, but... I looked at the dead bodies of Shintaro and Eddie. I didn't make it here in time to save them, and they won't get their revenge unless... Rimuru. Hey Issei, would you mind handling Kokebiel in your balance breaker just to buy me some time? Issei. Okay, but what are you going to do? Rimuru. You will soon see. Now hurry up, Kokebiel is waking up. He nodded and entered his balance breaker. He went to deal with Kokebiel while I brought Shintaro and Eddie back from the dead. Rias. What are you doing? Rin. I have a feeling I know what he's going to do. Kiba. What is he planning? Kalapal. He is going to bring them back from the dead, just like he did to Middled. Rias. Wait, I thought you said those Grim Reapers brought her back. Rimuru. I lied. I only said that to keep my secret. Sorry for not telling you guys, but I should focus on bringing back Shintaro and Eddie. I started using the ultimate secret spirit art of resurrection with help from Raphael. Rimuru. Raphael. Use the ultimate skill Harvest King Shub Niggurath to give those two a skill they can use. Raphael. Very well, Master. I will give them skills they can use in no time. Shintaro and Eddie's bodies started to heal. The holes where the light spears stabbed them were gone. Shintaro woke up first and saw me. Shintaro. Who are you? Rimuru. My name is Rimuru Tempest, leader of the organization Tempest. I have brought you and your sister back to life. He looked at his sister, who just woke up, and rushed to hug her. Shintaro. Eddie, you're alive. I'm so glad you're okay, sis. Eddie. What happened? Shintaro. That bastard Kokebeel killed you in front of me, and then he killed me. This guy, Rimuru, brought us back. Eddie. Really? You actually brought us back? Thank you. Rimuru. You're welcome. I should mention that since you were brought back, you have gotten stronger. Eddie. Now that you mention it, I do feel a lot stronger. Shintaro. Yeah, same here. And I feel like I want to use this new strength to kill that bastard who took everything from us. Eddie. I do not forgive him for killing all the villagers and our friends. He will pay for what he has done. Rimuru. Well, I'm not going to stop you. If you want to kill him, then do it. Rias. You're just going to let them kill him. Kiba. I think it's best to let them do it. I understand what they've gone through. Shintaro. Yeah, sorry for trying to kill you a couple of times. Kiba. It's fine, that was only because of Kokebeel's orders. Shintaro nodded. He and his sister were ready. Rimuru. Hey Issei, you can stop fighting Kokebeel. These two will handle him now. Issei. What? Shintaro. Kokebeel. Shintaro rushed toward Kokebeel, slamming his face into the wall. He then started beating him up, throwing multiple fire punches. He stopped, looking at Kokebeel's bloody face. Kokebeel was in fear. Kokebeel. How? I killed you. How are you still alive? Shintaro. Shut up. My sister hasn't gotten a turn yet. He grabbed Kokebeel and threw him to the ground next to Eddie. Eddie pulled out her two katanas. Kokebeel tried to fly away, but his wings were cut off. Kokebeel. Ah, my wings. Eddie started slashing at him with incredible speed. Kokebeel. Please stop. No more. Spare me. Eddie. Spare you? That is exactly what our friends from our village said when you killed them. You showed no mercy. Shintaro. It is time for you to pay, Kokebeel. I'm going to finish you off. You will feel all the pain of the ogres you killed. Eddie stepped back. Shintaro created a large fireball that looked like the sun and threw it at Kokebeel. The fireball hit him, and he screamed in agony until he was nothing more than a pile of ash. Rimuru. Man, that last attack reminded me of Wargreymann's Gaia Force. Raphael. What skills did you give them? Raphael. Answer. I have given them ultimate skills. Shintaro has the ultimate skill, Blazing Sun Lord Amaterasu, and Eddie has the ultimate skill, Moon King Tsukuyomi. Rimuru. I'm surprised you gave them skills that belong to Benimaru and Sue. That explains the fireball. Rin, Ruby, and Kalapal talked with Shintaro and Eddie. Suddenly, a figure with light blue wings and white armor appeared, the White Dragon Emperor. Issei. Who is that? Why does his armor look similar to mine? Rias. That's the White Dragon Emperor, the rival of the Red Dragon Emperor. Valley. I am the White Dragon Emperor. I was here to get Kokebeel, but it seems I'm too late. Rimuru. Yeah. Those two ogres really wanted to kill him for what he did to their village. Valley. You must be Rimuru Tempest. I can tell you're a strong person. I hope we can spar sometime. Rimuru. I'll think about it. After some talk between the dragons, the White Dragon Emperor left. I was about to teleport my group until Rin spoke up. Rin. Boss, my sisters and I had a talk with Shintaro and Eddie. They want to join our organization. Rimuru. Really? The two of them walked forward and knelt before me. Shintaro. We would like to join your organization. You helped us get our revenge on Kokebeel. Eddie. We are eternally grateful. May we join? Rimuru. You two can stand up now. Yes, you are now officially members of Tempest. They were happy and bowed. Shintaro. Eddie. Thank you for accepting us, Lord Rimuru. We said our goodbyes to the Gremory Peerage, and I teleported everyone to the labyrinth. We were greeted by everyone, and I introduced our new members, Shintaro and Eddie.